Hello, users, and welcome to another episodic installment of Above It All, the series in which I talk about how much I fucking hate Hillary Clinton and Hillary Clinton style fucking neoliberal assholes. So we got a nice thread of videos here. Krystal, who I like her. I don't watch her show all that much, but whenever I do see her show, I'm usually impressed. I think she's usually spot on. I think her not endorsing Bernard is a little bit stupid. I think her thinking that Andrew Yang is anything more than a libertarian is a little fishy. That being said, I still like her overall. She's got like a 75 to 80% approval rating, maybe higher. I just invented this system. Maybe I should actually have like a my personal approval rating of every internet personality. Either way, that being said, enough of the garbage. We got a video here. I'm going to play the video, and then I'm going to comment on it live.
A new CNN national poll out just this morning shows Senator Bernie Sanders at the top of the Democratic field. 27% of voters now support Bernie Sanders. Joe Biden is at 24%, followed by Elizabeth Warren and Pete Buttigieg. Sanders is up 11 points since CNN's poll in October. Biden is down 10 points. Joining us now is CNN political commentator Karen Finney. She's the former senior spokeswoman for Hillary Clinton's 2016 campaign. And Krystal.
Okay, so I just want to say I've already watched all this, but like this fucking bitch, right? Not her, but if you scroll back, this one, you're gonna like this. You're gonna like this.
And Krystal, she supported Bernie Sanders in 2016.
You're gonna like this.
But has not
I'm telling you right
him
now.
For 2020. Great to have both of you.
Okay.
Supported him in 2016. Are you surprised by this movement that Bernie Sanders is showing in this latest poll? And what do you think it is that's resonating so much?
Yeah, I'm not particularly surprised because if you look at the numbers throughout this campaign, he's consistently been the most popular candidate in terms of favorability, obviously has this massive grassroots base, the most fundraising numbers. And if you ask voters, not just in this poll, but consistently across polls, who they on the issues that matter most to them, Bernie Sanders comes out on top. So honestly, I think if there hadn't been this relentless narrative against him for years that he was unelectable, he would be running away with this thing. I also think that the Warren attack on him, trying to smear him as a secret sexist or whatever she was trying to say about him, completely backfired, and he appeared above the fray. He also appears above the fray as Biden tries to attack him and wrongly accuses him of putting out a doctored video. All of those things have only served ultimately to strengthen him.
Facts, like those are both facts and logic on display here by Krystal.
Resentment. And so, Karen, I know that I think it's fair to...
Did I skip one?
In 2016, are you surprised?
No, I didn't.
That you may have some residual resentment towards Senator Sanders based on how he and some of his surrogates conducted themselves in 2016. So what do you think when you hear Krystal's argument?
Well, I disagree that he's been wildly popular and wildly maligned for so many years. Look, this is politics. Bernie Sanders is a politician. That's fine. I just want us to be honest about that. But look, more importantly, what I think we're seeing in these numbers is
Okay, hold the phone. Hold the phone. What does that mean? This is politics. Oh shit. Oh my god, my webcam just fell. My skits has been ruined. Holy shit. Anyway, what does that mean? Like, oh, he's a politician. What is that? Like, hello? Like, no shit, dumbass. Like, what the fuck? Seriously, like, what is this? Like, this is, okay, think about this. This is a human being. Like, she wakes up, like, in the middle of the night because she's a fucking freak, right? She walks around her fucking, like, luxury apartments in Washington, D.C. She counts her fat stacks of millions of dollars and then goes on television programs and attacks poor people. Like, this is an actual human being.
Importantly, what I think we're seeing in these numbers is, to what Krystal said, he has a very strong, enthusiastic base. So it's not surprising to me that as we get closer to the Iowa caucus, and no doubt from 2016, he and his team are very clear about what they need to do to win the caucus, because Hillary won last time. They've got that experience, so they know what they need to do in terms of the ground game. And I think, the other piece of this is, look, Senator Sanders really has to show that he can bring the country together and that he can lead our country. He has not always been seen as someone who would be a uniter. And it's interesting to see in our poll two things that really stand out, right? One is, can you beat Trump? That's what people care about the most. That's been very consistent. But also people want somebody who can unite the country. And I actually think that the fray back and forth between Senators Warren and Sanders, I think voters just don't want to see that. They want to see who's going to bring us together, who's going to move us forward. They don't really want to see the sort of infighting within the field.
I don't really know what any of that means, but let's go on.
Who's going to bring us together? Who's going to move us forward? They don't really want to see the sort of infighting within the field.
Well, Hillary Clinton didn't get that memo in terms of this documentary. Cameras have been following her around, and she spoke in a pretty candid way. For the first time, I mean, she went further than people had heard in terms of her feelings about Senator Sanders. So here is this moment.
Do we hate Bernie Sanders?
No, I don't hate anybody.
Bernie.
I'm not going to watch this. I'm not going to watch this.
Once is
Then what I was looking for is interesting.
I'm not going to watch that.
I
I can't listen to that fucking wretched fucking cunt bitch witch of a human being speak. I'm sorry, I can't.
Different than what I was looking for. This is what she told to the Hollywood Reporter. He was in Congress for years. He had one senator support him. Nobody likes him. Nobody wants to work with him. He got nothing done. He was a career politician. It's all just baloney. And I feel so bad that people got sucked into it.
God, what a terrible human.
Krystal, what did you think when you heard Hillary Clinton's words?
I mean, those comments that are, first of all, they're just sort of mean. Like, nobody likes him. I mean, are we in junior high? But second of all, especially with this poll coming out, look how out of touch this looks. And this is, I think, a failure that a lot of D.C. has had, which has made them underestimate Bernie Sanders. Yeah, if you listen to cable news all day, if you just hang out in this town, you're going to think nobody likes Bernie Sanders. But again, the polls consistently show he is actually the most popular candidate in the race. New rankings came out. He's the most popular senator in the entire country. So
that's
part
not
of
true.
why. No, that
I love this fucking part. This part is truly amazing. So I should have brought this up. But yeah, I'm just a quickie. We already know this. Bernard Sanders, the most popular fucking senator in the country. We already know this. I don't know why I'm showing this, because everyone already knows that. But like, look at the way that this stupid, wretched, fucking poor people hating cocksucking cunt fucker says. Like, look at what the way she says this. She goes like, oh, did you just say that? Are you joking? Like, this is like a cartoon character.
The polls consistently show he is actually the most popular candidate in the race. New rankings came out. He's the most popular senator in the entire country. So
that's
part
not
of
true.
why.
No,
that literally came out last week. Morning Consult polling ranked him as the number one most popular senator in the entire country. But second of all, why do people like him so much? It's precisely because DC hates him. People hate DC. The fact that he didn't come here to make friends, that he came here to stand up for the working class, is precisely why he is so consistently popular across polls.
So, Krystal.
That's so true. I love how Krystal Ball just has such a poignant analysis here.
Well,
and Krystal, why haven't you endorsed him in 2020?
Well, I mean, I work for The Hill. I like all of the anti-establishment candidates, and so I'm staying out in terms of putting out an endorsement. But, I mean, there's no doubt about it. I like Bernie. I like his focus on the working class.
I don't like how Krystal Ball does this. Oh, I'm neutral. I like them all. I don't like that. No, sorry. First of all, I just want to say, Tulsi Gabbard, you can make an argument that she's an anti-establishment candidate. But, I mean, like, really, she has no chance in the polls. Same thing with Andrew Yang. Like, get serious. If Yang and Gabbard, like, combine their fucking support and sent them into Sanders would run away with this fucking shit. And I hope that that's what happens. But people like Krystal pretending like, oh, it's just up in the air. Andrew Yang. Like, no, I'm sorry. No, it's Bernie or bust at this point. Like, come on.
I like Bernie. I like his focus on the working class.
Come on.
I think that's exactly what we do need to bring the country together.
And Krystal, why haven't you?
That's true, though. That is exactly what we do need. As far as uniting people, that is entirely correct analysis.
worth noting with all this like Bernie bro narrative that's arising, it's really ugly to sort of invisibilize his supporters of color. And in the CNN poll, he leads Joe Biden among people of color.
Like, okay, so again, like, look at the way, like, look at this.
Invisibilize his supporters of color, and in the CNN.
Look at that face. This is the face of pure white neoliberal feminist. Like, I don't give a fuck about anyone, but I want to blog about how much I care about people. Look at that. Like, what a fucking, like, what a dumbass. Like, seriously.
He leads Joe Biden among people of color. So I think we need to put this whole Bernie bro narrative to bed, too.
But the Bernie bro stuff is that some of his supporters are aggressive online.
Well, actually,
but it's about
hold on.
toxic
The Bernie bro
young
stuff,
white
hold on,
men
guys.
is what it's about.
But Krystal, the Bernie bro stuff is very real, and actually, I do give.
Somebody was mean to me on the internet. Yeah, how about try losing your fucking house because you can't pay medical bills, you fucking dumb bitch. Oh, someone's mean to me online. Try sleeping outside when it's fucking like negative 20 degrees centigrade, you fucking cunt. Try that for once, you fucking freak. Oh my god. Whoops. Hello?
I mean, we actually had to. Actually, I do give his campaign, and in 2016, to the point where, I mean, we actually had to ask his campaign because women. It was so bad for a lot of women. I give his.
Oh, it was so bad for a lot of women. It was so bad. They were so mean to me on the internet. And they just want health care, and I want to attack them because they're poor. Why won't they just let me pay them slavery wages? Oh my god. Why? I just want to watch them die at a bus stop and freeze to death. Why won't they let me? Like, I hate neoliberals, dude. I hate neoliberals. I really do. Like, oh my god. Like, Jesus Christ. Fuck neoliberals, honestly. Like, they're just terrible people. But let's let her finish.
I give his campaign credit this time in that I don't think that they're trying. I think they recognize that it was problematic.
By the way,
problematic.
I want to go back to what Hillary said.
Yeah, of course you do.
Because I think she was, as you could see in the interview with Howard Stern, what's more important is how we move this country forward. And as she has said, she's going to support whoever the nominee is. I think it's very important to a lot of voters, to all voters, frankly, that whoever the Democratic Party nominee is, that person is supported and full-throated by all the rest of the candidates. And frankly, you know, like Hillary said in her tweet last night, people wanted the unvarnished truth from her. You got it.
I'm going to be honest. Nobody wanted that. I didn't want that. I didn't want anything from her. If she fucking disappeared, not like died or anything, but if she just like... I watched this episode of The Twilight Zone last night about an air pilot or like an astronaut. Like there were 3 astronauts, right? That went into space and then went into something and then they disappeared and then they came back. And then every day one of them disappeared. So like day 1 there were 3 of them and then day 2 there were 2 of them. And they didn't like one of them knew that the other one existed but the other one forgot. Like they just didn't know that they existed. Look this up. The Twilight Zone. And the day the sky opened, I think it's that episode. Look this up, because that's what this is. That's what this is. If Hillary Clinton just disappeared, the world would be a better place. Like, I'm just saying, nobody wants that fucking bitch's opinion. My unvarnished opinion. My opinion is so unvarnished. Yes, indeed.
Wanted the unvarnished truth from her? You got it.
Yeah, well, let me read that because I do think that there was a damned if you do, damned if you don't quality to her speaking out. So it was, she said, I thought everyone wanted my authentic, unvarnished views, but to be serious, the number 1 priority for our country and world is retiring Trump. And as I have always, and as I always have, I will...
I've listened like a little bit of dyslexia there from the host. I feel that one.
Do whatever I can to support our nominee. So it sounds like she has changed her opinion on that. Krystal Ball, Karen Finney, I'm sorry, I could talk to you guys for another hour about all this because I'm not sure we've resolved some of this tension, but we will have an opportunity to talk again. Thank you both
Allison.
so much.
I was like, again, it's bizarre. It's bizarre. Like, these people are fucking weird. Like, again, Crystal Ball did a good job here, but, like, Jesus Christ, like, that shit is fucking weird. Like, that shit is literally fucking bizarre. There's currently a hashtag going on, Hot Girls for Bernie. Like, oh, look at all these Bernie bros. Look, they're so... Look at all the Bernie bros. Oh my god, look, they're toxic white males. No, seriously, it's a bunch of trash. It's a bunch of stupid trash. Like, I fucking hate neoliberals. I just wanted to make another video about how, oh my god, I've been recording for 15 fucking minutes? I've been talking about neoliberals for 15 fucking minutes? Why are you watching this? Oh my god. Holy shit. What am I doing with my life? Holy fuck.